Mbizana is one of those areas that are registered as poverty-stricken areas in the country. The worst hit, and then poverty is at its highest levels. Now, if we invest well as government on the infrastructure, that infrastructure will be able to attract investment in the area. With investment coming in, jobs will be created. And with the jobs created, then unemployment will be halved. And then indeed people will then begin to live a quality life. And then their life standards and quality will improve. And therefore, visiting Mbizana is one of those intervention programs that we felt we needed to do after receiving a complaint from one community resident, but then also the visits done already by many ministers in the area. So we are just coming here to consolidate and ensure therefore that we are able then to have a plan that we can all speak to as national government, provincial, the district and the local municipality of Mbizana. As we were driving to Kantolo, one all got reminded of, by the way, this is the village where a young boy was born, a young child who grew up as a boy, and later went into the national stage to fight for our freedom and liberation, and left for exile in 1960 to go and lead the ANC, which was scattered, the ANC that was banned, the ANC which was all over, and was able to bring it together, mold it into a fighting organization, a fighting machinery that was able to give us liberation in 1994. Hence, next year we'll be celebrating 20 years of democracy. And I hope, therefore, by that time when we celebrate, the statue, a full statue of O.R. Tambo, should be standing on the Garden of Remembrance in Kantolo. We should have moved in terms of resolving whatever is outstanding to make sure that that heritage site is vibrant and in honor of that great giant, O.R. Tambo. Just standing here, obviously, there's a dam that is being built in Ludege. One of the biggest challenges that is faced by the Mbizana people is water scarcity, the water shortage. And then we hope, therefore, that with the completion of the dam next year in July, when we celebrate our 20 years, indeed, it will be one of the projects to come here, to come and celebrate and say, finally, we have completed, and then 40 million cubical liters of water will be captured. And then indeed, then we'll then have to distribute the bulk water now to give to the people so that they can drink, they can use it for their own lively way of life. And then the municipality later probably will then begin to decide, do they then take portion of water for agricultural development? But tourism also gets attracted. When we have a dam, a lot of people want to come and see the dam when the water gets released, when the water now begins to flow into the river once more. And then in that way is another magnitude element of tourism attraction that will be in addition to the statue and the Garden of Remembrance of O.R. Tambo. And tourism therefore ought to grow as one of the opportunities that the municipalities must start begin to plan, prepare the roads in particular to ensure that tourists are able to flow and go to those places. Access becomes easier. South Africa's 20 years of democracy has really given a better life for our people. 85% of the houses today have electricity. But I know then that in Mbizana, 19,000 households still do not have electricity. So they are part of the 15% that we still have to respond to. So now when the 15% protest and then call for delivery, it does not mean the entire country is in chaos. It does not mean that the country is not responding to the challenges. These challenges, we are indeed investing in them, and we are beginning to do and change the lives of the quality of life of our people.